Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm G, this time with a Warframe video. Now, this isn't a video about the game itself, it's just a little, opinion I have about something that happened before and because of the new partner program and everything. So, a while ago, one of the community moderators, director, said that two glyphs were going to be removed from the game because the partners were guilty from harassment or found to have harassed women. Now, I'm happy they did it. That's totally fine. I mean, that's just fair. That's just fair. But I do have a couple of I won't say issues, but questions because D doesn't probably have the best track record when it comes to um, I don't want to say controlling, but just keeping tabs on their partners. Some partners have been found toxic for years and they haven't been taken down. Others have been taken down with no context. I mean, they just trying to log in the game and they just can't log in, and then digital streams doesn't send them anything like you breached the contract or you breached the code of conduct or something. They have to actively ask what happened, and then they give you this generic answer. You broke the codes of conduct. And then, after a while, maybe they find somebody who can talk to, and they say, "Oh, sometimes it's not something related to the game. It wasn't something in game chat, or it was something that they tweeted about, or maybe it was even if it was in the game, it was taken out of context, and they really don't have a way to defend themselves. Not that I'm defending these guys. I don't know who they were, and I don't want to know, because ultimately, Digital Extremes holds all the keys and guards all the doors. I mean, it's their game. They're allowed to do whatever the hell they want. But I think they don't have that really good view in the at least in the most seasoned community as being transparent. I'm not saying they should put in the form something like we stopped or we banned this person because of this, but I think they should give a heads up to the person. I think they change it. I think they will probably change it in the future. My problem with this is that the partner program is gone and they have a new one. Will this thing still happen? Now, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to be a partner. Really, I'd love to get free stuff. But it's not just that. I've been doing Warframe content for a while now, but more for over a year, and I've been playing it for even longer than that. And I really enjoy the game. And I would like to apply, but I don't know if these issues are still there. If they've cleaned out all the kinks or they've polished everything, because I don't want to one day have to trying to log into the game and find a message that you've been banned or something like that. That will really freak me out. I hope they have in place a system that first gives you a warning or something like that. You've been flagged, or because you said this or this during the chat, and a person can contextualize or can just defend itself. Said, no, I didn't say that. It was another person, or another person said it, and I just wrote it down, or something like that. Some kind of contextualization in defense. If they continue, then they may be suspended for I don't know, a week, a month, a year. I don't know. But if you're a content creator and you get suspended for a year, that's a lot. So I would say that they have to have scales to for these things, and be transparent about it. If something happens, they before they do anything, they just flag the person and say, okay, this happened. We want to hear your side of it. The person can explain or not. It can be a reasonable explanation or not. Then they said, okay, that's not a reasonable explanation. We have to suspend you for, I don't know, X period of time. If it's a reasonable explanation, okay, we'll look into it and we'll warn the other person that it was taken out of context or was something like that. Because, going back to the case that I started talking about harassment, I mean, those are really serious accusations. I mean, that, and the entire Me Too movement showed that these things exist, but there's also profiteering made for this. And that's the sad part, and that's the scary part, at least for me. I mean, I don't think I'll get in. Even if I apply, I don't think I get in. But if I do get in, I have I don't know, more than 10% that these things can happen. Once you're in the eye of the public, these movements are necessary, and they're good in their essence, but there's always somebody trying to, subvert them to their own personal benefit. And that, to me, as a content creator, I'm not on the spotlight. I don't like to be on the spotlight. I just like to, share stuff with people, good stuff, fun stuff, interesting stuff. So yeah, it creates in me a little bit of a doubt, especially given these track record, but also, and I'll say right, my track record. I've got uh, not suspended, but I got a warning on the forums. I've been suspended from Twitch chat. Um, the Twitch chat, I mean, it's just, you make a joke and you think people find it funny, but somebody, maybe the people who are actually on the show even find it funny, but the moderators are working up behind. They don't know the context. Maybe they don't see all the episodes. Maybe don't know the reference that you're making because it was done in an episode before, or maybe something that that the person that it's doing the stream also knows because you saw it in a tweet, and so you referenced it there, and it's taken out of context, and you get, I got that before. I wanna give back to the game that's given me so much for free, but I'm a bit scared of what might happen in the future. Yeah, that really, when I saw that, I was like, whoa, this affects real life. This is not just this is not a virtual game, blowing stuff up and dismembering enemies or something like this. When this touches real life, you gotta be careful. So, I just want to voice out my concerns of it. I hope, yeah, I know I'm not here to bash or to scare anybody, but I'm just telling you how I feel about this. So I hope the partner program, the new partner program, it's not partner, it's creator program, works well. I hope we get a ton of new people, more art, especially more art. I love Warframe art. I want to see a lot of sculptures. I really do. I really think this game needs more sculptures to be sold, in the real world. I really do. There's like 3 of them. We need more. We need more. There's so much, fashion framing that you can do, and I really think this should have just a brand do this for you. You send in your fashion frame and the position I want them to the sculpture to be in, and this kind of spec. I really think so. If somebody does that, that'll be amazing. So yeah, I'm excited for what's coming, even if I don't get in, which I probably won't. But then, you never know, Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's a little bit of just a rant, not a rant, but it's just voicing my concern. But still, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Put it just on the comment section what you think about it, what you think about the old program, what you think the new one will be. And as always, have a great game, guys.